sometimes as a joke. Ric Flair would put on his robe, not wear anything else, and walk that aisle like Ric Flair, and then open it up and woo.
That's the big high spot. Everyone wanted to see Rick coming out naked in his robe, and so he did it on the airplane for everybody, and that's what the guys want to see. That's what makes them laugh.
He could move his hips and twirl it, and so his well-endowed penis spins around like a helicopter. So that's, hey, he's the nature boy for a reason. He's got a hammer on him.
He's the life of the party. And if you know him, you know where to exit the party and go to your own safe place, or you don't know the rules and you find yourself in deep water. And that may have happened.
And I was in the galley. The galley is where our little kitchen area on an airplane. Ric Flair was naked in a cape only, and then he decided to come back to the galley to get a Coke. And then he wouldn't leave the galley. He had me back against the back door, and I couldn't move. I couldn't get away from him. I couldn't move. He was spinning around his penis, and he wanted me to touch it, and he took my hand and put it on him.
Ric Flair is not going to try to impose by force any sexual stuff onto anybody. He's just flaunting, styling and profiling, doing like the Ric Flair stuff where everybody's going to laugh about it. But obviously someone took offense to it.
I remember him crowding the flight attendant, like in the aisleway back there by the bathroom where it's like real skinny and you can't fit two people through there and stuff. I remember him like crowding her and trying to make her touch him and stuff.
And he kept me back there for I don't know how long, but it felt like a really long time. It wasn't short, like it was minutes. And I asked him to please stop, and he wouldn't. I don't remember somebody really helping me except for one, I believe Gold Dust, who had the mic. I do believe he told Ric Flair he should leave me alone eventually. He should leave me alone. And maybe that's why I didn't get as angry about the mic as maybe I should have, you know? I think he did try to help me, and he was the only one that did.
As the WWF deals with the fallout from the flight, Heidi is forced to consider her next steps.
I remember walking off the airplane on the tarmac, and we went to a hotel that was quite nearby and talking about how horrible, and the girls from the front saying they didn't know that it was that, that it was that bad. And then I just went to my hotel room and I took a shower and I cried. I called SportsJet. They said that was unfortunate, that had occurred on the airplane. They preferred that we kept it to ourselves, the story, because we work with professional athletes and things happen on airplanes. And they let us know it was expected that we would respect the privacy of our clients. So then you have to figure out how you tell your husband, how was your trip? Well, it wasn't excellent. What do you tell your husband? It can even create situations where they say, well, why did that happen to you? Or what did you do to make them do that to you? And I would say that might be the worst question you could ever ask somebody who's been hurt, because you already feel a sense of, what did I do? Did I smile? Was I too nice to him? Or and it made you feel almost like you'd done something wrong when I hadn't.